John was a young man who lived in a small town called Greenfield. He was 20 years old. John had many dreams. He wanted to get a good job and live a happy life. But there was one problem. John was very shy. He did not speak English well. This made him afraid to talk with others. At school, John felt nervous when the teacher asked questions. His classmates answered quickly and confidently, but John stayed silent. He was afraid to make mistakes. He thought, if I speak, I will say something wrong. One evening, John was sitting with his mother in their small house. He said, "Mom, I want to speak English well, but I don't know how to start." His mother smiled and said, "John, everyone can learn. You just need to practice every day. Do not be afraid to make mistakes." John listened carefully. He decided to try. He wanted to be confident. In Greenfield, there were no good English classes, so John started to learn by himself. He used the internet on his phone. He watched English videos on YouTube. He listened to English songs and read simple English books. Every day, John practiced a little. He repeated words and sentences. Sometimes, he wrote new words in a notebook. One day, John got a chance to go to the nearby city for a job interview. He was very nervous. He wore his best shirt and went to the office. The interviewer looked at him and said, "Please, tell me about yourself." John felt his heart beat fast. He tried to speak, but his voice was quiet. He said, I am John. I want work. I try hard." The interviewer smiled and said, "Thank you, John. We will call you soon." John left the office feeling sad. He knew he had to improve his English. When John came back home, he met his old friend Lisa. Lisa was very good at English. John told her about the interview. Lisa said, "John, you can practice English with me. Let's meet every day and speak English." John was happy. He agreed. The next day, they met in the park. Lisa asked simple questions. "What did you do today?" John answered slowly. "Today, I read book. I like pizza." Lisa smiled and said, "Good. Try to speak a little faster." They practiced every day. John started to speak more confidently. He learned new words from Lisa. She corrected his mistakes gently. John also joined an online English-speaking group. Many people from different countries were there. They helped each other to learn English. One day, the EDRI group announced a small contest. Everyone had to give a short speech in English. John felt scared, but he remembered his dream. He decided to try. On the day of the contest, John spoke clearly. "Hello, everyone. My name is John. I want to work in a big company. I want to learn English well and help my family." People clapped. John felt proud. For the first time, he was confident speaking English in front of many people. 6 months later, John got another job interview. This time, he was ready. The interviewer said, "Tell me about your skills." John replied, "I have learned computer skills. I know Microsoft Office. I also speak English well now." The interviewer asked, "Why should we hire you?" John smiled and said, "I am hardworking and eager to learn. I want to grow with your company." The interviewer said, "You are hired, John. Welcome to the team." John was very happy. His hard work had paid off. John continued to practice English every day. He helped others in his town to learn too. John said, "If you want to speak English, don't be afraid. Practice every day. Make mistakes and learn from them. You will succeed." 2. How to use this story for speaking practice. Read the story aloud slowly at first. Try to repeat the dialogues with emotion. Record yourself speaking and listen. Practice the vocabulary words by making your own sentences. Answer the practice questions in full sentences. Practice with a friend or language partner using the story as a topic.